This segment of Showcase is brought to you by Resilience Counseling. And if you're a parent, sometimes you don't know when is the right time to get more help for your child to be in a better mental health space. Well, we're going to get some of those answers for you today here with our favorite clinician and therapist, Rob Rayborn. Thank you for being on Showcase.
Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that.
So let's talk about, I want to start with social media because I know that that's where a lot of parents have concerns. There have been law changes recently that have put some limitations on it. How much mental health is kind of centered around what's happening on social media for teens right now?
More than we expected. This has been called the anxious generation. Since 2015, social media usage has been skyrocketing and driving disconnection with our teenagers, even adults, but it's really affecting our undeveloped teenagers, and unfortunately it's led to an endemic of anxiety, depression, and overall a disconnection with others.
Right, they're not having that human interaction. It's almost like there's that quick hit of dopamine from going online and seeing something they like on social or getting likes and comments from people. Is that affecting people?
Yes, there's a term called parasocial relationships that is directly associated with the social media relationships where it feels real, so you get that cheap dopamine hit, but it's not authentic. It doesn't hit on what we're neurologically built for as people,
Right.
for connecting.
Yeah, connection I think is really hard. You say the anxious generation. It seems so accurate because I think that there's so many young people now that having a real conversation in real life is scary for them. Being on a phone call in real life is scary. I mean, what is your advice for parents that aren't really sure how to help their kids in that way?
Yeah, well, the first thing that parents can be doing is to begin to start to educate themselves on what's going on. There's plenty of podcasts, blogs, books to be reading on how social media is affecting their teens. Of course, they can be reaching out to us therapists for guidance and ideas on how to nourish their teenage brains. But yeah, I mean, we're noticing even on the streets after school, you'll notice that they're not filled with kids out playing
on
or
bikes
driving.
or anything.
Nope.
What are some signs parents should be looking for? Like, what's their sign that maybe it's time to make a call to resilience counseling and get some help?
Yeah, well, certainly, if their teenager is open to it, have a look at how much time's being spent on social media. Every phone is designed to tell you about screen time usage, and if they're spending more than, let's say, 2 to 3 hours a day scrolling through different platforms like TikTok, Instagram, then it's probably time to give a call to someone who can help.
Okay, and so when they come here, what is that experience like?
Yeah. So we try to make it so easy for folks to be able to get and receive help, from our excellent admin staff to being able to come in and feel welcome. The first couple sessions is about building trust, seeing what the needs are, setting some goals, and then identifying like a treatment plan that would make sense for the teenager, because we're all unique and we have to respect that.
And what about families? Can families be a part of that treatment, or do you prefer to just see the patient on their own?
We typically transition into seeing the patient on their own. There's a lot of empowerment when an individual can start to own their own therapy. But if they're open to having their guardians, parents around for a few of the sessions, that could be really helpful to give a well-rounded guidance on.
Sure. We say it all the time on Showcase, mental health is health, and that when you need help, it's okay to go to someone to get help, and that's exactly what you and your team do.
100%. Yeah, it's such a privilege and an honor, and we see patients as courageous individuals when they come for help.
It's the bravest thing you can do.
100% true.
Well, if you want to call and make a session appointment, you can meet with Rob, you can meet with any of the incredible staff here. This segment of Showcase is brought to you by Resilience Counseling.